Hi everybody, this is me, Victoria Crystal. I'm doing this video because yesterday a girl told me in the group that she had um, a hair knot from de-stranding, and I just didn't get that. That was yesterday, December the 12th, I guess, 2014. But anyway, the stranding has done amazing for me. And I know that if ladies would practice it, that I know it definitely works. Okay, overlook my hair, it's a mess, and I'm trying to stretch it out for another week before I shampoo it. Want to get it closer to Christmas. And I haven't de-stranded today. Um, I still do the same thing, of course, but this my hair is not dry right now, and I'm still pulling out strands. But I realize that a lot of ladies need some moisture on theirs. I use the Luster's Curl Moisturizer, but I'm out. And so this is natural hair coconut oil shine and hold mist from Cantu. And I know a lot of people use Cantu products, and so far so good with me. But to do it better, it is good to have some moisturizer on it. Not to do it dry. I do it dry sometimes, but it is, and you get more strands by putting moisturizer on it. So whatever your moisturizer is, it will actually cause those strands to slide out even better. That was several right there. But it will. All you have to do is just, like I said, get it on there and just slide them on out. Some of the ladies expressed concern about losing their curl. Okay, so I suggested, so I'm going to show it now. Okay, just say your hair is this long, and you have done a process to make it wavy or curly, and you don't want to lose it. Well, all you need to do is kind of finger part wherever it will, and hold it and grab it right on the very ends, on the very tip, and you will still just on the very tip, so you're not disturbing that curl that you created up in here. Just grab it on the ends, and still strands will come out. They will. So, and it won't disturb your curl pattern. If it's important to you to have your curls rather than have strand knots, then hey, I'm not judging. I'm just trying to help people with the hair knots. Now, she did say that about the knots, and I thought, well, I hadn't destranded today, as I said, so I thought I felt one there, but actually I don't. I don't feel one. I wanted to be able to show what to do if you do feel one. If you feel a knot, if you haven't gone too long, if you go too long, that gives not one strand time to go down and get trapped. That gives several strands. With us having shed 50 to 100 a day, that gives a lot. But if you don't go too long and it wants to come down and try to knot up, this is what I do. If it's one there and it wants to kind of knot up, I take that hair wherever the ball is. If there was a knot here, I would not as they say, search and destroy. I'm not growing my hair to destroy it. To each his own, but that's just not what I'm doing. And I know a lot of ladies don't want to have to cut them out or tear them out because it defeats the purpose in you trying to grow it. But if it's not too balled up, you can get the, if it's a ball, say on this little strand of hair right here, you take it as much as you can, strand by strand, and pull it up, and keep pulling them up, pull it up like that. And generally when you pull it up, you actually are helping to detangle. And that's not for a big knot, like I said, that's accumulated maybe 20 hairs in it. But if you forget to destrand, then that really is a simple way to denot it by just trying to pull it strand by strand up, 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 and until it's detangled. And that's what it is. It's not that hard to do. It really is not hard to do. And like I said many times in the groups, you can do it while you're watching television, while you reading some of those insane comments on the pages. It's a simple thing to do. But it's I've seen several ladies, and thank you ladies for trying it, that said it has worked by them finger detangling, which is what some do. I found I don't have to finger detangle now since I've been destranding. But about once a week, to be sure, I will go in and just untangle it. There's a little strand knot right there. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull it strand by strand, and there it is. It's gone. It is actually not there anymore. It is not a strand knot. I don't know if you can see it. It's not a strand knot there. But that's an easy way to help detangle a strand knot, just by pulling it up hair by hair if you can, or as few hairs as you can. Pull it up out of that knot and it will detangle. So that's my tip for today. And also this other one thing, like I said, get it well moisturized. If you well moisturize it, they just slide out. When you do that, you get way more than, like mine is semi-dry right now. It's not really dry. It does have some product in it. It will just slide right on, they'll slide right on out when you have it really moisturized. And like I said, I haven't detangled today, so I'm still, as I'm talking, I'm still getting some of the hairs out that's there, and I'll finish that later on while I'm watching television. Okay, and just one more thing. Satin, this is my satin cap. This is one of them. Okay, I always turn my satin caps inside out so that this elastic does not make that indentation across my forehead. So that's what I do. And I also, in my wash and goes, this is also something that I do. If you have a new cap and they have a tendency to be real tight, so it might give an indentation, but all you have to do is just kind of fold it up, and then that'll take care of that. But in my wash and goes, one of the ways that I keep my curls the way I want them is, when I put this satin cap on, I take and I push my curls up. It's kind of like scrunching them with your hands, but you push the curls up under there. Just keep pushing, push the curls, push them under there, and that helps to keep them somewhat, curly. And that's what I do. I push my curls up. I don't just take the cap, put it on, and pull my hair back and just slap the cap on like that. I don't. I actually, like I said, I push my curls up under my cap, pushing them up, helping to keep them curly. Okay, so in spite of this jacked up head, I decided to go on and do this tip for the lady and anybody else who is still experiencing strand knots. That's my tip for today. Okay, you guys have a blessed day. Bye.